keep it real.
We is imprisoning you for being so fit. And for not allowing us to bone you, you will be locked up in here forever. There ain't no one in the world with a big enough brain or a big enough tongue to rescue you. No!
Somebody help me, please!
Open the fridge, smell the cheese. Hello, cheeky.
Don't untie me. Just flip me over and bone me.
Believe it or not, that weren't real. But what is real is the message behind it, which is about the importance of showing respect to people, and especially to bitches. I won't ever let any of my hoes be treated bad, unless they specifically request it. In fact, the theme of this whole show is respect. R-E-S-T-E-C-P. Because there ain't enough respect in the earth, innit? People diss each other every day. People say swear word to older generation in the street. And only the other day, someone did a piss on my nan's sofa. It was my nan. But still, it could have been someone else. We also have to have respect for the House of Commons. Because it ain't just a place where loads of blokes get drunk and bum each other. It has also got something to do with politics. To find out more about this subject, we've got a Labour Lord, a Professor of Politics, and Lady Olga Maitland, who I definitely would, into a room. Check it. Let's talk about Parliament. Do you think you should have a minister for DJing or spliff?
Well, we have a minister for sport, and that's, again, is a reflection and culture generally.
But do you not think there should be one geezer who's making sure that the best quality gear is coming in?
Well, there is a chap called a drug czar. I don't quite know what his responsibilities are.
His job is to keep the best stuff out.
I heard that in some country, I think it was Yugoslavia or whatever, they has a porn star who is in the government. Is that true?
That's in Italy. They have a girl who was once a porn star.
You have someone like that in Parliament, she's going to win any argument. You know, she don't need to say anything, she just show a bit of flange or whatever.
You're mixing up style with substance.
It's easier for me to answer on this, I think, because...
Why? Because you know a lot of porn?
No, absolutely not. Because I haven't been an MP. So what I've noticed over the years is that all sorts of people come from all sorts of backgrounds into politics, and a lot of them are surprised how difficult it is.
Why don't you make that House of Commons all black?
Well, that would be unrepresentative. All black, did you?
Aye, for real.
Because the ethnic minority community in Britain only makes up about 5% of the entire population.
Aye, but there is always going to be a minority unless you get it all black. So would you be into letting Busta Rhymes take over your party?
If Busta Rhymes decided, I'm now going to give up the entertainment industry and I'm going to become a serious politician and earns the respect of people for doing just that, why shouldn't he be elected?
Would you be into letting Busta Rhymes take over your party?
Only if he was a man of quite outstanding ability.
Well, he has one of the most original rapping styles in America. Do you think the voting age is at the right level?
Yes. Yeah. And I took an active part in lowering it from 21 to 18.
Ain't there a problem that some people is maturing at different ages, Professor?
Well, of course, that's true, but you have to have some some simple boundary about it.
And why don't you say, all right, when you got pubes, you can have the vote? Because I got them well young when I was 16, whatever.
I think that it's a very difficult argument to
All
put
right,
it
well,
forward.
let's talk
It really
about that,
is.
because that is interesting, isn't it?
It's genuinely difficult because, as you rightly say, people do mature in a very different
For real, some people, as
period.
you know, for
Yeah.
Bush when they was like 13, whatever.
I think the only answer to that is, frankly, that it would be very difficult to arrange testing and so on.
I'd check the ladies' eye.
And it's the same at the other end of the age scale.
Actually, that whole thing wouldn't work because the whole popularity of the shaven Avon and all that. OK, well, let's talk about this. 20 years ago, women didn't have the vote, but nowadays considered equal. Do you think in 20 years' time, animals will have the vote?
I don't for a moment.
Why not? They is also human beings.
They're not.
But there's dogs that can drive. Why won't they be able to vote?
What do you mean dogs can drive?
Well, I've seen that on the telly.
Well,
I've seen on...
I think you have to accept that the human world is vastly different from the animal world.
Why
Animals are
can't
not
they
human
have
beings.
an animal parliament or something?
Well, there's a famous case which you're pointing to, if you're not careful, in George Orwell's novel Animal Farm, which is a
what's
satire
that?
on the lack
Oh, I've seen a film
of
with that.
democracy. Right, so where you see the
It's
animals.
illegal or something.
No, and what he was talking about there was fascism or communism and what happens, and he used the animals just as an analogy. And human beings...
The one with, like, the horses and that girl...
and the pig takes over
Pigs.
the...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, oh, that was disgusting.
Some animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others. It's a very famous quote.
I can't believe we've all seen that. That
Two
is-
legs good, four legs
Oh,
bad.
yeah, I remember that bit. That is... But I thought that was illegal, that film.
No, what that points to through Orwell is that we have to, even when it looks hardly worth it, defend democracy as hard as we can.
Aye, for real. Back by Dope the Man, bringing maximum respect to the decks, DJ The Force.
Hear this, boy.
Can I have a go?
No.
You may not know this, but I do actually have a residency at the Crooked Billy in Ivy Eve.
A lie you tell, man. You can't DJ. He's an idiot. Fix up yourself, no, man.
Is that a yes?
You touch my decks, you die.
Well, I was a bit busy anyway, because this is on the telly and all that. Hear me now. My guest tonight is the third brainiest interviewer in the country. The brainiest wears a Tommy hat and yellow sunglasses. Me ain't naming no names. Legit. The second is Inspector Wilson of the Staines Constabulary. Him ask well-hard questions like, if that is your house, why is you climbing in through the upstairs window? So please big it up for number 3, the man who make Jeremy Packman look like a tall batty boy, John Humphreys. So Humphrey, you used to present the 9 o'clock news. Is that true?
That is true.
So what time was that on?
It was usually on at 9.
Did you ever think of just making up the news?
What do you mean, think of it?
Well, you must have been tempted, like, the end of term, one of your last days, whatever, saying, news has just come in, the commies has sent over 100 nukes. You has got 10 minutes to go out and knob as many people as you can. And I am starting here with Moira.
Did you believe all of those things that we sat there and told you night after night? Did you really believe that all of those politicians could have done all of those strange things?
I got to be honest here.
No.
I never watched it.
No.
I saw it once, but it was a bit crap, you know?
Yes.
Did you ever try and put the other newscaster off? You know, like when she was reading a serious story, you just go... Yes or no? Yes or no?
I'll have to think about that. Not quite as blatant as that.
How do you prepare for an interview?
Well, I don't always prepare for interviews. It depends.
Do you ever, like, psych yourself up by listening to Speed Garage without a shirt on in front of the mirror?
Not very often, no.
Now, you ain't on the news anymore. What do you do?
I do radio. And
for real? Mm-hmm. So you
The
present...
Today programme.
What time do you get up in the morning?
About 3:30.
So, what time do you have to go to bed?
9 o'clock.
What, in the evening? I can stay up to whenever I want. Even my sister don't have to go to bed till 1, and she 15. You go to bed at 9 in the evening. Is that a struggle going to sleep at that time?
It depends.
Do you always have to crack one off? That's a yes. So, what is the radio station called?
It's called Radio 4.
I ain't never heard of that. Is that pirate?
Some people say so, yes. But it's pretty mainstream, I suppose you'd have to say.
So what time does your radio show start?
6 o'clock in the morning.
So is it mainly for people getting back from clubs? You know, you lay down some ambient tunes for people coming down off one.
I think probably on balance, no. I think it's probably more for people going to work rather than people coming home.
Anyway, enough about the news. Let's talk about your balls. I heard you had a vasectomy. Is that true?
Would you like to explain a little more what you mean by vasectomy?
I don't know the exact... I think you take it, you put it in between there, and my mate Dave, because he's well fat, he can do like he's got Babylons, and then walk around and say, hey, you're looking good. Hey, you like me, you like me. And so, you know, he looked quite fit, and then suddenly you see his balls through the back, you think that ain't right.
No, I think I can safely say that I've never had one of those, no.
I heard that your wife has got preggers. And how old is you?
56.
Respect! Maximum respect! Big it up! Big up yourself! You're just walking around everywhere now, just going, everything in working order, aye?
You got any children?
That is a personal question. If I say that, the child support agency come round here, them get me well bad.
Yeah. Any reason why you don't have any children? I mean, you sure it works, is really what I'm saying. I was curious. I mean...
Anyway, thank you very much, John Humphrey!
We show some real smiley culture, rude boy.
Now, we've learned a lot in the first half of the show, but to help us think more clearly about these issues while the ads is on, I is going to be passing around the audience this Memelium spliff. I spent the last 6 months making this from exactly 2,100 Rizla, and it has a little something in it from every respectable ash-producing country in the world, innit? If you want to start it off now, John. Keep it real. Respect. You was meant to pass this round the audience. You've bum-sucked this. You've left me just a soggy roach. Thank you, John. Respect. Ever heard of it? Yo, brothers and sisters, if you really care for and respect your bitch and want to get her a prezi, but can't be asked dealing with the hassle of Argos on a Saturday, well, chill and skin up another bifter, because I has invented a way that you can do all your shopping from the comfort of your own bog. If, like me, you angle the mirror towards the telly to combine two of the best things in life. Hello, welcome to QVG. Here is some of the wonderful stuff I've managed to get my hands on this week. For just 40 notes, you can have this lovely Philips car stereo. And I is throwing in a Luther Vandross tape for free. Mainly because I can't get it out. Or for just 15 squid, I was about this lovely Nokia 1520 mobile phone. All you have to do is sometimes pretend to be called Anthony. And every now and then just give a small amount of medical advice. Finally, if you thought only gays ride bicycles, then think again. Look at this beauty for 85 nicker. And it's already locked up for you. Because there is a lot of thieves around these days. Check this beautiful lock. You can have fun doing the combination. To open it, all you have to do is guess 4 numbers. Now, there's only 10 numbers in the whole world, so that's only 40 numbers it could be. And because this is a special day, I is throwing in a set of railings for free. And there'll be more stuff next week if Dangerous Dave can get the electronic tag off his ankle. Respect. Now it's time for Borat, the only man who has got a bigger tash than even me nan. Check it. Dzień dobry, jak się masz? When you hear the word England, you think of country with the most talented actors in the world. Laurence Olivier, Ella Guinness, and Frank Spencer. Oh, Betsy the cat, done shit. That man can do nothing right and 2 things wrong. This is why I come to Edinburgh Festival to find most talented performer, bring them back to Kazakhstan. I now go to meet funniest comedians in Britain. Oversausage.
Knock, knock, knock.
Oh, what?
Good morning, madam. Would madam be interested in buying a prime number?
A prime number? What's one of those?
It's a very special number. It's what we call a prime number, divisible only by itself and 1.
I see. Well, what's the point of that?
Well, it means it can't be broken down into smaller pieces. And that means children can't swallow it.
What is English humor?
Fawlty Towers?
Fawlty Towers.
Yeah.
With the Monty Python.
Yeah.
We have.
We've been likened to Monty Python in our reviews. They said
Yes,
we're
this
like
when I
Monty
look
Python.
at you, it reminds me of Monty Python.
Yeah.
What is a stick?
That's
like that.
slapstick.
That's not a stick, that was a hand.
That's slapstick.
What?
Slapstick.
So you can come up and do a hit.
Yeah.
And you, take a shot, take a shot, take a shot.
Go on, have a hit.
I hit the woman. I can hit
Go on, go on, go on, go on. Yeah, go for it.
And overall, this tree just makes me... Nap time in the feathered persons department. Will you leaves kindly turn down the volume?
You are from USA?
Yes, I was born in the Midwest, the middle of the country.
And do you know many American?
Well, do I know many people in the U.S.?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Thousands.
Do you know Lionel Richie?
I know who he is.
Because people say, I look
Well,
in
you have-
Kazakhstan. Is it me, you lucky fool?
Well, you do look a bit like him, yes.
Do you know Dolly Parton?
Yes.
What is she like?
She's a very intelligent person.
Yes.
Extremely intelligent person. She's done a lot of good things, a lot of really good shows. She had a TV show which lasted 2 years, which was very good.
Yes. She has a big
Well, yes, this is true. This is
Goodbye, Samantha Fox.
Yes, yeah.
Hello, Dolly.
She has lots more than that. she has a wonderful American folk art park.
But they so big.
Well, that's her initial claim to fame. So.
It's incredible. Thank you, my friends. I go now to see Striptease Mon Amour. I hope it is as good as Strip Bang Bang in Kazitsla Street. So we make clear this is not striptease like America, like dirty. No. There is no hands relief.
No.
I hope you will come to Almaty Festival in Kazakhstan.
And is that international as well? People
We
from the whole world?
have a pop group from England, Right Said Fred. Everyone sing, I too sexy, I too sexy. Big fat man, I too sexy, ever sexy. Big.
You listen to the music, you close your eyes, you feel the movement in your body, and just you follow like you want with your body the flow of this music.
Yes, Just lie on the floor. And why? It's flat. I'm saying.
It's okay.
I have done it.
And it's just basically to move this part of the body up and down, and then just bang it on the floor.
Yes.
And then just let whatever noises come out.
Yes. I too sexy for my shirt. I too sexy for my shirt.
West Side. As you know, in this show, we get on struggling musicians, and I use my mad skills to make them sound less crap. Tonight, I was gonna use my expertise flash on a band called Travis. So please, big it up! Boom! We meet the Travis, we meet the Travis. Boom! We meet the Travis, we meet the Travis. Big up yourself. We meet the Travis, we meet the Travis. Boom! Nice to meet you, Travis.
My name's Fran.
Well, where's Travis? I thought we was getting Travis on.
The name's taken from the character in Paris, Texas, which is a film that was out in the 80s, which is by Vim.
Sorry, I can't understand the word you were saying. Where's it from?
I'm from Scotland.
That's in Wales, isn't it? Now, let's have a look at you. You is actually going to perform this now. So when is you intending to get changed?
Well, I'm changed.
This is going out on the telly, you know. Has you seen your hair in the mirror? I think the makeup girls has been having a laugh. They has done it all up there, so it look like a bush. Tell you what, because I feel sorry for you, I will borrow you this. Now, we listen to your music, and it's fucking miserable. So what song is we gonna do now?
Why Does It Always Rain on Me?
I got no idea. But what is the name of the song?
Why Does It Always Rain on Me?
Is you a bit thick? Whatever, just do it and we'll do it, right? Brothers and sisters, now time for Travis with a song. Nice, keep it going.
I can't sleep tonight. Everybody's saying everything's alright. Still I can't close my eyes.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm seeing a tunnel at the end.
I'm gonna add just a tiny bit of drum. I'll add just a little bit of sample.
I get
just a little more.
This one coming straight from out of the dancer.
Even when the sun is shining.
Just a bit of advice, you don't need that. Me got the body, feel